It's picked up by the Titans.
It's not exactly round and round we go, but I'm looking at the poor defenses. All right, back-to-back possessions. The ball's turned over.
Back-to-back plays.
I mean, just that quickly, and you think you're going to the bench to get a little break, and all of a sudden you're hearing sudden change, get back out there, grabbing your helmets and running back out on the field. I don't think it's going to affect them much now, but if this keeps up, you're going to have two very angry defenses. You'll have the offense to take care of the ball.
Following the fumble recovery, Willis. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down, here's Willis. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on third down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Willis to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Willis takes the snap. They're going for it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Fields changing the play. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Fields now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well.
Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Third down and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to air one out. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
11.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. He's going to let it go again, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. The slot man in motion right. 3rd down, it's Willis. And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
On the double.
Back six. I got it. Strong right.
Viking 18.
They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw, Fields. And oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Here's a give to Barkley. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Metcalf motions left. Here we go on 4th down. Fields. Touchdown, Packers. DK Metcalf, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Willis. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already. He said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
On now is the Titans punter. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
I'm not ready. Hey, Mike. Easy. Hey, defense, let's go. Mike 20.
On 1st down, Fields. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Here we go. Good. All right. Chad. Watch the curl. Mike 4. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
Here's Fields. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Packers are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Alpha. Mike, 53. Mike. 53.
Fields trying to throw for it.
Hey, pick your game up.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Returning it, Hill.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now, start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Hey, check Mike 6, Mike 6.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Mike 6.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Shedding the tackle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Check Mike 6. You're not ready.
He'll look to throw. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Mike 6.
Back to throw again. And oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Hey, check Mike 6. Get your swerve on. Mike 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in the second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Check Mike 6.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Mike 6. I got you.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
On second down, here's Fields. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Here we go. 319, can I feel that? Check 53, Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 53 to Mike. 53, check 53.
And they'll send Williams in motion right.
Buck's right. Staying open. Staying open. Mike, 53.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Fields. Able to shake him off. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. And just shutting him off there. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Joker, 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 Joker.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Extend.
Now Fields. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Let's go, defense. Hey,
On first down, it's Fields. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, son.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Mike, 53. Mike. Silver. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
Now it's Fields.
Here I come again.
Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Carlson able to put this one through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Don't get nervous.
Mike 6. Mike 6. Man, that's trash.
60 Maverick.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
Get ready. Here we go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the 4th quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Number 53. Mike 53. Got one.
From the 50, here's Fields. Forced out to his left. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
319, that's that. Nelson. Mike 20.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Throwing right, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the 3rd quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exactly right about that, because this had a chance to be the drive to put everything away. A touchdown here, that might have put everything out of reach for them. They definitely handed out a lifeline to the defense on that play.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
19 Tiger.
Just like that.
Take smash.
Squeeze.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 light.
Check Mike 6, Mike 6.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Mike 6. Mike 6. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, check Mike.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Looking deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Fields.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
And there's Williams. What a catch. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Right there in the middle. 55. Pick me up. Here we go.
Here's Fields. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's second down and 3. A handoff to Barkley. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Mike 4.
Fields on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's south, baby. That's baby south.
Off play action. Fields out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, Ken. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Play action. It's Fields. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, 551. Check 53 is Mike. Check tight. 53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. 11. I'm getting tired of seeing me. Mike, 53. 53. Mike, go.
They snap it to Fields. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, go.
Back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Able to get away. Dancing to his left. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Keep on coming.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his pass is caught. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10.
Riggs.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6. Come on. Mike 6. Mike 6. Blue Jays.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Jordan Davis. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panthers ready.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
Check. 52.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Let's go, D.
One play action. Fields rolling to his right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Fields throw complete to McBride. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Here we go. 5:51, 5:51, 12 go. Easy. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be.
To the air again, Fields. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Hey, never mind, Monday.
Another try after the first down sack. Fields being chased out left. And he's going to go down again. Nolan Smith able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Packers. Jamison Williams from 13 yards out. And the Packers are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Come on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From from the gun. He'll hand this off. And running with power here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 55 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Right back to him on first down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
You better be afraid of me.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Ready, set.
Mike, 6. I can't believe it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Jam.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
I got you. Slam.
Dragon 60.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Mike 6. Hey, let's get in them home.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Hey, check Mike.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And that touchdown there, it's not going to get them a win. It makes things a little more respectable.
Yeah, a little more palatable going out in this ball game. A little something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
And oh, it's wide right. No good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 104 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, start.
Think you gonna get this, boys? You think you gonna get this?
Alpha, 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 alpha.
Chest. Motion.
That's no muss.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 3rd and 2.
You got a mini basic.
Fields now to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake, and a gamble pays off. They get the first. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
175.
Rush in.
Mayday.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back home. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.